This is the Nightly Business Report for this Wednesday evening, April 6, 1983. Today, I'm Peter Wiggins. Today was happening. Biscayne Federal and Savings Loan of Miami was declared insolvent and closed dispute. The objections of its chairman and principal stockholder. It was one of the largest thrift industry failures ever. Biscayne held $2 billion in assets at the end of 1982 and a negative net worth of $22.5 million. Federal Reserves immediately chartered a successor association to protect depositors. Thompson, McKinnon, and Nets plans to buy First Federal Savings and Loan in Madison, Connecticut, an acquisition which must be approved by federal other players will apparently be the first purchase of a savings and loan association by a brokerage firm. Treasury Secretary Donald T. Wiggins called for a moratorium to halt the rapid restriction of the financial industry. Manufacturers Hanover cut its consumer loan rate by 1.5 points. The new rates for cars are 14.5% on new and 15% on used ones. For home loans, they are 14.5% for customers and 59% for the non-customers. Some bankers expect other major banks to cut their rates too. Baldwin United missed a $5 million debt payment. Eindon fears that they would not be able to reschedule more than $7 million in short-term debt. North Carolina plans to acquire Jake F. Butcher's stock in United America of Chattanooga and inject capital to it. Canada appears to have decided to cut the price of international and natural gas expects to the U.S. by an amount comparable to OPEC's oil price cut. The plan, reported by trade sources, would probably mean slightly lower costs to many United States gas consumers that carried it out. Moscow and its principal allies are planning their first economic summit meeting in 12 years, according to NATO officials. They said the coming meeting will be explored ways of dealing with the bloc's economic problems with Western trade sanctions. President Reagan in Pittsburgh pledged to help the troubled steel industry and retrain jobless workers by the counter, one of the biggest parts of demonstrations in the last 2 years. The Senate Budget Committee plans to spend an arms today and tomorrow, even though it can't agree with Mr. Reagan on final figure. Many lawmakers returning from Easter recess reported growing optimism about the consumers. Ford and Chrysler reported new car sales rose 3.6% and 9%. Respectively, in the last 10 days of March, GM had already reported 5% drop for the big three together. Sales were up 1%. Analysts called the results disappointing. The government introduced a statistical series meant to indicate the reasons for productivity trends. It showed that a drop in capital investment was not a big factor in a sharp productivity drop in the 1970s. Interest rates on bank money market are rose slightly this week to 8.38%, the bank rate monitor said. The British pound rose to its highest level against other major currencies in 6 weeks. It was up more than 1 cent against the dollar to 1.5150. Analysts have cited confidence on oil prices have stabilized. The dollar was mixed, but gold prices rose 50% an ounce to 50 cents an ounce to $428.50 an euro. Cattle future prices rose. Stock prices fell for a fourth straight session. The Dow Jones Industrial was up 6.67 points to 1,113.49. Short and long-term interest rates declined modestly. New York State spring financing was well received. Commercial demand for human-like robots persists among potential users, but will see them as one-to-one replacement for workers, but experts agree. And argue that a more rewarding strategy will be to build a robotic systems to replace other machines. Bank stock investors remain in confusion when bank holding companies report their first quarter earnings under a new SEC rule. Banks will list only net income after invest earnings rather than reported operating income too. That's going to be it for the Now Business Report for this Wednesday, April 6, 1983. I'm Peter Woods. You have a good night and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Coming up next will be the Second Century on WGBX TV, Channel 44, Boston. Time now, 7 o'clock.